Hello and welcome to BMS News. So today we're going to talk about evolution. So let's start right away with my partner that is in the United States. Valentina, do you copy me? Okay, sure, thanks.
Thank you, Andrea. Understanding evolution, it's very important for understanding biology. As a scientist said, nothing in biology makes sense except in the light of evolution. Evolution is the only scientific explanation of the diversity of life. It also studies the changes, the new life, and the developing ones. So, an example could be COVID-19. COVID-19, I think that we already know, it's a virus that is a new life form, and also it's developing each day. So, yeah. Thank you, Andrea, and now we're going to be back with you at the studio.
And now let's talk about how COVID-19 arrived to Europe. So all started in March 24 when the French authorities confirmed 3 cases of coronavirus. And hours later, Australia confirmed 4 people have been infected by COVID-19. Now, let's go with my partner Sara Sepulveda live from Wuhan, China. Sara, do you copy me? Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Mary. Here we are in Wuhan, the city where COVID-19 started. It started the 31st of December of the year 2019 with 40 infected by the time. By the 11th of January of 2020, the first death was reported. It was a 61-year-old man. By the 20th of January, there were already 3 dead and more than 200 people infected. By the 23rd of January, Wuhan started quarantine, leaving more than 1 million people in their houses. The first death out of China was a Filipino man. The 7th of March, one hotel in China fell, killing more than 29 people that were quarantined in it. The 7th of April, China didn't have any deaths in one day since January. The Institute of Biotechnology in Peking gave good results of a vaccine that controls COVID-19. They said there were 2 stages left.
Thank you, Sarah. And now the landing Diamond Princess arrived on Japan on February 19, even there was 6,000 new cases and infections in the citizens, and that's an important fact. And now let's go with my partner Maria Paula live from Russia. Do you hear me? Okay.
Yes, Andrea, I can hear you. Thank you very much. So, this is the report with María Paula Patiño from Moscow, Russia. With the section in focus. A drop of hope has arrived. According to Russia announces, the first effective antiviral, Afivavir. Afivavir drug has shown great effectiveness during the clinical trials. Afivavir is the first antiviral that treats the COVID-19 that has been registered by the Russia Ministry of Health. In other news, the number of deaths of COVID-19 are more than SARS. On February 9, 2020, China reported the number of deaths from COVID-19 had reached 811, exceeding 774 victims of the outbreak of SARS, the severe acute respiratory syndrome, also caused thanks to a coronavirus between 2002 and 2003. Wonder how this virus was transmitted? Transmission between humans. Researchers are focused on finding out how the agent is working and how it is transmitted. Coronavirus are zoonotic. That means that the animals can transmit the virus to people. But other coronaviruses are transmitted by sneezing and coughing. But on January 20, was confirmed that the coronavirus can be transmitted directly to people, between people. So careful.
Okay, we are back on set, and thank you, Maria Paula, for that interesting news about COVID-19. Thank you very much. And now for another fact of COVID-19 or and interesting news. My partner María Valdivieso is gonna tell you about the WHO, the World Health Organization. So let's start away. María Mercedes, do you copy me? Oh, okay, thank you.
Thanks, Maria Andrea. Global emergency. The World Health Organization determined it was still too early to declare a global public health emergency. 1 month later, on February 28, the World Health Organization raised the coronavirus risk alert from high to very high. World Health Organization determined on March 11 that the spread of COVID-19 might be characterized as a pandemic. Pandemic refers to the spread of a disease in various countries or continents. Post-contagion immunity uncertain, says the World Health Organization. Patients in South Korea considered cured are tested positive again for coronavirus. It cannot be said that the presence of antibodies of coronavirus can protect from a second infection.
Thank you very much, María Mercedes. And now Brazil, with more than 310,087 infected people, becomes the third country more affected by the COVID-19, behind United States and Russia. Oh, I think it's time for some commercials.
¿Y cómo se lavan las manos?
Las manos se lavan así, 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 así.
Muere bacteria, muere. Muere bacteria, muere.
With her face mask and gloves. She began to feel sick and began to touch everything. And transmitted the virus to her. She hugged her mom and gave her the same virus. They all began to feel bad. We are back on set. Thank you for watching. It's already time for the other show. So every weekend on air, BMS News. Thank you for watching and goodbye.